That's a typo. Happy Monday, Word Nerds! It is January 18th, 2016. Tomorrow's Edgar Allan Poe's birthday, just an FYI, in case anybody cares. Just thought I would mention that. Today on Inkslingy Monday, I'm going to talk to you about the one question you need to be super asking yourself about your manuscript. I know what you're thinking. Erica, there are many questions I need to ask about my manuscript, but this one, in my opinion, at least my opinion right now, because my opinion tends to change, this is the number one most important question that you need to know. What is the main focus of your story? So recently, if you've been following me on any other social media account, you may know that I've written a screenplay. There it is, now it's gone. You won't see it again until something comes of it later. Something is coming of it soon. I'm very excited about it. We'll not talk about it until it happens because I don't want to jinx it. Let's just say that tonight there is going to be a read-through with the people who are in it. Shh, too much. Talking too much. This draft of the screenplay that I have is probably about 4 or 5 revisions in, and I think I finally nailed down all of it. I just want to make sure that when it's read out loud that it flows between the actors, because, you know, writing for screen or stage is very different than writing for a book. You really got to make sure your dialogue is on point. Throughout the revision process, the number one thing I kept coming back to was trimming the fat and figuring out what is the most important part of my story. When you're telling a story on any medium, it doesn't matter if it's for stage, screen, or a book, it's really important that your story is focused. Like, what's the point of what you're writing? Do you know it? I knew the story that I was writing, and then there was all this stuff around it. Going through the revision process, I kind of pared it down. When I was revising this screenplay in particular, I realized that I was telling a lot of backstory that was really not necessary for the thing I was telling right now. All that mattered was this moment right here. Today, take some time. Sit down with your manuscript and ask yourself, what is the point? What is the main center of my story that I'm trying to get across to my reader? Really analyze that, sit with it, and then think critically if there's anything else in your story that is unnecessary to tell that piece of your story. There will be things that you're going to cut that you don't want to cut because it's your favorite line, or you really like that moment, or that was a really solid joke. You can of course hold on to these scenes that you delete to inform your character and to reflect on who they are, but it's not necessary to tell the story that I'm telling right now. So find some focus in your story, because you don't want to distract the reader with things that are unnecessary. You'll lose the point of your novel or screenplay or stage play trying to fill up all that space. At that point, less is more. I love you, Word Nerds, and I will talk to you Sunday.